man called Z.
Hello everybody, Z here, and today we're going to be talking World of Warcraft Dragonflight. It's been over a week. Expansions, well, it's definitely an adventure. I'm going to give you my full thoughts in this video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more. Yeah, let's get to it. So, World of Warcraft Dragonflight it really has been an adventure. It's felt more like Warcraft than Shadowlands, definitely. And it feels like there's a lot more freedom in what you can do. There's not a lot of required content. It doesn't seem like, anyway, at this point. Now, of course, the season hasn't started yet, which means the raid's not open. The Mythic Plus is not open, and neither is the rated PvP. Now, my main character, Vulpera Shaman, 0. I did my first week of all the Mythic Zeros. Mythic Dungeons at 0. They're pretty solid. They're pretty good dungeons. I like the design of them. The art team did great this expansion. As always, our team does fantastic. But yeah, the dungeons are pretty cool. They seemed fairly easy. I don't know. I'm sure there's some of them that are going to be really challenging in Mythic Plus. Now, of course, only half of the dungeons are going to be in the first season of Mythic Plus, and the other half are going to be in the second season. And there's going to be some old school dungeons scaled up. I think like Jade Serpent's one of them. So the dungeons seemed a little easy. But it's okay. I mean, it's whatever. I didn't mind. I'm sure the ones that wanted the challenge didn't really enjoy that. But the main thing for me, the dragon riding has been just freaking phenomenal. Like, it's been probably my highlight of the expansion so far. That and just the world is just a lot more. I really appreciate having a connected continent again and having flying available from the start. And dragon riding, I thought, was going to be a downgrade from regular flying, but it is very much an upgrade. Like, wow. It's freaking incredible. Like, it's lovely. I mean, I can't stop gushing about it. Like, I thought when people were talking about it online that, when the beta first started, I thought, like, they're overselling this. It can't be that good, but no, it is really freaking awesome. Like, I maxed it out day 1, and I'm so glad I did, because it makes everything easier, and it's unlocked for all your characters. Like, I never have to max it out ever again, because all of my characters now have max dragon riding. It's account wide. Yeah, the dragon riding is awesome. The design is awesome. The questing was pretty good. There weren't as many cinematics as I thought there was going to be. And it seems like those are locked behind reputation. Some of the cinematics and some of the other quest lines are locked behind what I assume is like further renown levels. Which, as far as the reputation goes, I think they could have done a little bit better. Because some of the reputations seem like it's going to take quite a while to grind, and some of them are not. So, like the Black Dragonflight reputation, the Sibelian Arathion, seems like it was extremely easy to farm. Blizzard has since nerfed it, so it's not as easy, but still, it's a lot easier even with the nerf, than, for example, the Tuskar. The Tuskar are one of the harder ones to get rep for, unless you just spam the feast all day. Which the feast is cool. I like it. I like all of the events, actually. All the reputations events are cool, are pretty cool. Now, some seem like they're easier. Some of the reputations seem like they're easier to grind than others. I wish they would have done something about that. I wish they were all like easy, somewhat not like easy to grind, but they all had their own like grindable method if you really wanted to grind it. I wish they all had that. They all seem like they do have a method, but like the Tuskar one, the feast only spawns like every couple hours. The hunts for the centaur seem like they're up all the time. I wish the feast was not up all the time per se, but I wish the there was like an alternative method, and maybe there is. Maybe I just haven't found it, but like the fishing holes, I feel could have like a repeatable reputation method. Maybe that would be nice. Some kind of fishing related something would be a great repeatable method for the Tuskar. Maybe something you can pick up while fishing. Chance drop while fishing. I don't know. I think that would be cool. But the professions seem a little more complicated than they probably need to be. Like they're okay, but like I feel like some of the specializations really didn't need to exist. For some of them, like I don't know. But and then again, it is early, so a lot of this stuff could be just me being silly and very picky. But I do like the system. It's cool. The professions are cool. Some of the stuff is genuinely awesome. Like engineering has some really cool stuff they can do this time. I noticed they brought back the Zap Throttle thing, but it's the Zap Throttle Soul Inhaler instead of the Motor Extractor like it was. That's really cool. They have a wormhole generator again. But you do have to spend into the specialization, one of the specializations, to make your wormhole generator have an option, right? So you can pick the specific zone you want to wormhole into. You have to spend to do that. Otherwise, it's just random at baseline. It's a random Dragon Isle zone. But this expansion, I don't know. I mean, it's good. It's good. It's good, but not great. It could be great. Don't know yet. We really won't know until the season starts. I don't think. We won't have a really good idea. Because really, I mean, it just depends on how the Mythic Plus and the PvP, the rated PvP, and the rating goes. For the most part, I mean, that's the majority of the game. The outdoor content seems pretty fun, which is more than I could say for Shadowlands. It's a lot more fun than Shadowlands. Like, it's not even close. It's not even remotely close. But, yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I really enjoyed the questing. I don't feel like, I wish they would have had a lot of the story beats not locked behind rep. That would be cool, because then you feel like to see all the story, you should farm a certain rep, which I don't think like that feels good. The dragon riding customization's pretty great. I just wish the colors for the different Drake colors, they're locked behind rep as well. Which is fine. I mean, I just, like I said, I wish there was I wish each rep had their own not easily farmable, but more farmable than it is now. Like, if all of the reps were not necessarily as farmable as the Wrathion Sibelian rep, but somewhat close to, like, moderately like that, I think it'd be a lot better. But that's just me. So yeah, Dragonflight definitely has a lot of potential. I definitely see it. Like, this has the potential to be definitely as good as Legion, possibly better. Possibly. We shall see. Still unclear who the final boss is. I assume right now it certainly seems like it's the Primal Incarnates. The proto-drakes, the elemental proto-drakes, who hate the Titans and want to destroy the aspects. I don't know. I kind of think it might also be Galakron, or perhaps Morozond, the end boss. I don't know, but definitely it definitely will be some kind of dragon. Seems like. Or dragon related, maybe. Maybe the old gods are gonna come back. I don't know. We'll see. But no, this is it's solid right now. It feels really good right now. Feels better than Shadowlands for sure. No Covenant stuff, no thing that I feel like I have to do. Like when I log in, I more or less just do what I want to do. I don't really feel like I have to do anything beyond my mythic zeros for the week. That's about it. That's all I feel like I have to do. Now there are some world drops that give higher item level. Like there's certain rares. There's the Wrathion Sibelian rep gives 2 items that are higher item level, which is fine. It's the reputations are bound to give a little bit better at the start. They're probably not going to be as relevant going forward in the future seasons, but it's kind of how it goes. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's good, but we shall see if it will be great. We shall see. But I haven't. Another thing I might like to see them do in the future would be to allow more of the mounts in our stable to dragon ride. Like a lot of the dragons, especially the higher fidelity ones, feel like they should be able to dragon ride. Like the promotional proto drake they had for completing the Death Knight starting zone in Classic. That one feels like it definitely should be a dragon riding mount. The one you get from the pre-order, the Emerald Drake you get from the pre-order for Dragonflight, that one definitely seems like it should be dragon riding capable. The old Deathwing Anniversary mount definitely should be dragon riding capable. There's a lot of these like recent drakes that are definitely like higher polygon. They seem like the animations would fit pretty well. So I don't see. I really think they should just make that a thing. They should be able to dragon ride for sure. Now, will they do that? I don't know. I mean, I assume they have some kind of plans for the future patches to expand upon either the customization of these drakes or allow other drakes to do it. Maybe even have more types, like a Cloud Serpent type for the dragon riding, maybe. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. I haven't really actually collected any mounts beyond the dragon riding mounts yet, which is weird because I'm a mount collector and I like to collect mounts, right? I haven't really done any, which is kind of wild. I didn't expect that. I thought I would be going right towards those rares, but I'm actually what I've mainly been doing, other than like Mythic Zeros, is I've been doing the Tuskar rep. I've been trying to farm the Tuskar rep because I found out that's how you get the blue color for the other dragon riding mounts, right? So like your baseline, the baseline blue drake is from the Azure Span, just questing through the Azure Span, like the main story. You get the blue drake, and like each zone has their own drake that you get at the end, right? And that's your dragon riding mounts. Those are the 4 types, one for each zone. So the one if you get from the Azure Span is just like the blue like Drake model, right? But if you want the blue color on like the Proto Drake or the other two mounts, um, you have to get the Tuskar rep up to 19, the renown level up to 19, which is just how they're handling reputation. This expansion, renown is it's just more or less just the interface. The rewards are more clear. It's reputation, but the rewards are more clear. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. I've been doing the Tuskar rep. Been doing the feast a lot. Been doing world quests for the Tuskar, which the world quests aren't too bad this expansion. They seem okay. They're not. I mean, they're not as convenient as they used to be in the past, but they're also not as bad as, say, past two expansions. Not so bad. I don't think anyway. I think that some of them are a lot more interesting. Like they have a rock climbing world quest. They have a like Pokemon Snap tile style world quest. It's really pretty cool. Yeah, I mean it's a pretty good expansion. I'm happy about it for now. We will see what the season does, and we will see what the subsequent patches do. But for now, it's looking pretty promising, I gotta say. And it's good enough for me. I actually feel like playing more WoW again. Whereas Shadowlands really kind of put me off. I didn't really play as much during Shadowlands. It just wasn't as fun. But this expansion is freaking incredible so far. Feels a lot better than I felt at the start of Shadowlands. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you next time.